Yo, 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 yo. Then I said it's gonna be a special live edition. We back, y'all. Welcome to Burn Live. Marijuana keeping you connected. Hashtag these red eyes, changing the viewers. I read keeping underage smoking on social media. Feeling myself for your entertainment. Hey, friends and family starting a conversation. Hey, y'all can be anywhere in the world, but you decide to be here with your boy. I appreciate it. Got a special guest in the building, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This boy is bigger than Jamie Foxx playing the president. This young man is bigger than Chris Rock smacking the shit out of Will Smith on a Sunday because his barbecue was late. This boy got more hoes than pantyhose and hoes on the strip boulevard. Nigga, ladies and gentlemen, really,
I go follow me on Facebook, Bully Route Frank. Goddamn me.
yo, that's my first time ever doing an intro for somebody.
Did that. Most definitely did that.
So, I had to give it my ace boom coon. I had to throw that elf in there. Now you know what's sad? I got everything over here that I needed except my drink. Or nope, it's my show.
Go ahead, walk over.
Well, welcome y'all. We're gonna be talking about some weed. We're gonna be talking about some guy topics.
Damn. Left my damn weed in the cup.
this, like people ain't never prepared for nothing.
But I got them up. But I got 3-5 though. 3-5.
Make this live. So this might go live. This might go longer than an hour. You know how put your time in, please strive to your favorite person, to your favorite people. I appreciate it. I don't even know how to begin because like it's so many topics. But we're gonna start it with the best because this is Thursday. I know we do on Thursday. We talk about the big weed, we talk about the marijuana. So we're gonna get right up into it. Talk about marijuana. The first question I'm gonna just ask you is what made you want to get into the marijuana business?
I was born to this shit.
For real? Okay. No bullshit. That's like a Hollywood answer. Yeah, he gave the most Hollywood answer. I was born this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this weed game. What made you really want to step up in it? Oh, we got a line.
It made me, well, I ain't trying to put no names out there, flash nobody.
No, put it out there.
But, you know what I'm saying? One of my peers got damn me when I was a shorty. He was like, "Hey, you want to eat this?" And ever since then, I've been messing with the weed, smoking. But as I got older, seemed that I can make some little dividends off of. So I got trapped out.
I think what made me get into the weed game was just like it made easier conversation. Like I already thought growing up as a kid, talking to people. I was a square. Let me put that out there. I was a score. So I didn't fit in that way. So when we got into it, it was like, I'm smoking with everybody. I'm tired of it. But I was talking about in like three episodes ago. I was talking about remember back in the day, back going to family reunions, how how we used to
Sneak off. Everybody go with the wig. Yeah. Whatever happened to the good old days.
they still heard it just now that it's legalized, now that it's more out there, it's more I'm gonna say publicized. Now that it's more publicized, it's just like, yo, why is we kind of high? You know what I'm saying? If we grew up in probably Cali, feel like Cali nature compared to Missouri nature of going to a family reunion is way different. One, gang members are showing up. You know what I'm saying? When you go to a family member to a family reunion, you got maybe that one or two person awkward that you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You were super, you had a good basketball that like, come over and get play, yo. California, everybody smoking weed. Hey, what's that you for? You know what I'm saying? The difference. But one thing I like to point out is for people that didn't pay attention to the last show. While we was out there sneaking on, smoking weed, we wasn't getting hit by mosquitoes. While we watching our aunties and uncles spray that all that off.
Squatting away and stuff.
But we just smoked the stuff away. That was one good thing that I did love about the industry. But then the industry itself was learning the indica. It was I don't know. I think what really just kept me in it was learning the sativa, the indica, the THC, the terpene, the THCC, what's really in our blood, how it really comes. You see the reports of little kids, little babies who got shakes, who can't sleep as soon as they take a dose of CBD or THC, but it's still weed. Having a good night's sleep. No more food. It was a case, and I can go back, but you not really want me to, you know what I'm saying, of a girl that was having 121 seizures
I mean,
121 seizures a day until she realized that, hey, you know what, she didn't smoke. They just injected it.
there are gums.
And I she chewed on it, swallowed it. And you see her not have as many seizures. She got the doses until the seizures went away. That's why, I got two good friends who stopped smoking weed. Sound like you good guy. Now, I understand one, you start smoking weed for a good job. But when you start smoking weed for but you'll smoke cigarettes, that was the stuff that I be questioning. Like, that don't make sense.
Or maybe it's cheaper to smoke cigarettes than chasing that high. Never know.
Don't chase the high. There's medicine out there where it's not THC, so therefore you don't get the high effect.
Some people want the high. I want the money.
So if you can bring something new to the game to the weed industry right now, what is the new era in the weed industry going?
As far as like what, like as far as
Like where is it
product,
going?
uh,
Right now you got dabs, you got different concentrates, you got the flower. What you think is new on the board?
I mean, if I was to say, you had to pay me for it because I don't want nobody stealing my ideas.
That's why not your idea where you think they're going. What you think is the
The newest what? Like the newest thing?
newest trend. Where do you think the newest trend gonna come from?
What you mean, like for like weed, dabs?
Either or. You had runts.
Oh, you said okay, the strand.
Say what is the new? What do you think new gonna come to the game? You had Sun Rock, you got Moon Rock, you got Jesus Christ. All these things that have already came that changed the game one day. Runts.
Uh, it's called my matter of fact, my boy got it.
You think they ever sell weed like cigarettes at a gas station? Usually.
Cigar weed. Yeah, I think they will. As long as you're 21, you got your ID, they sell it to you.
Hey, y'all see my it is weed industry, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, like you really have to come. There is no C game, D game, F game when it comes to changing the game. Look at people that change the game in sports. Look at the people that change the game in computer and technology. When you come into some changing the game, now you can luck up. You can luck up. There's incidents where people looked up and say, "Hey man, I found a gem. I found something that nobody knew was rare. And I turned it into something." Like for real, putting a whole slab of wax over a blunt, wax, y'all,
Ice caps.
ice caps.
Have you heard of that?
No,
Have you seen it before?
no.
It's made in Oakland.
Y'all know what I'm finna go do, y'all. Let me see if I can bring it up. Gotta love technology, y'all. What is it called?
Ice caps.
Spell it.
ICE
Uh-huh.
CAP. The two P's. Hold on. Z. ICECAPZ. Ain't that shit? That look like candy. What you looking at?
I do.
Cause it ain't hit this. It's not
It's
on
not
the
hitting on.
internet. You remember?
Now that's cool. Something they
Well,
keep it on.
you gotta go on Instagram though. On IG.
Do you know in the first 5 minutes of cussing on any platform, that's how most people get banned and put off?
Nah.
I didn't know that either. I seen a big article the other day explaining and talking about how um
Why you don't just beep it out?
huh?
Why you don't just beep it out?
Because when you live stream it, you don't know where you finish. Well, you know when you can you think about words before you talk, but when you're thinking of something or you're in the moment or you're watching the video, especially when you're
So what would all be considered cuss words? Like because some words you can say on national TV.
yeah, slandering when you're using slandering words, I
Okay.
guess would be more of the definition. If you're slandering something, somebody, um, even non-cuss word, we talking discrimination against somebody, like
Yeah.
true discrimination,
Yeah.
like flat out, I don't. That person can,
Yeah.
yeah, that probably would get you. That probably would get you. Yeah, I know y'all probably like, man, this is the most weirdest setup, but y'all, I'm getting to it. Getting to it. Thank you for the live stream, man. I know it's late somewhere. I got family coming in this weekend.
We got no bother.
Bro, you just ready to do it all big, huh? They're not getting it until tomorrow. Huh?
Got prepared. I'm ready to crash out right now. All I gotta do is just put my shoes on
Well,
and go with the wind.
liquor stores don't close ever. You ain't got to worry about that. Liquor stores ain't never closed.
I had to call my gas man, get some gas. Need some of that pressure. Some of that pressure.
What time do they? What time do they arrive?
Uh,
What time do they arrive?
7 a.m. in the morning.
Swear.
7 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna be asleep.
I'm gonna be just
I'm gonna
waking
be
up.
asleep.
I gotta.
I'm gonna be asleep. Don't call my phone.
They funny.
I'm not picking nobody up from the airport
They
because I'm
funny.
gonna be asleep. I'm gonna be asleep.
I know one. My next major move is to replace that mic with another one of these good mics. Let me see if I can find something to talk about real quick. Which I know I could. Look, boy, you live on YouTube. I said, look, boy, you live on YouTube.
Am I tripping? Oh yeah, I'm tripping.
You been,
Move slow.
you been watching the
lay down.
Titans? You been watching the Titans?
Who? The Titans? They got some new shit up?
Yeah, final episode now.
No, you just found out.
I've been there.
No, I'm just now finna watch Spiral on HBO.
The new Saw come out in October. Saw 10.
Oh yeah. You going to AZ or do I gotta come out here?
In October? I'm probably gonna have to come to Colorado. Cause that's where I'm trying to go.
Burr.
Dog, I enjoy myself out there, dog. I really, really, really did. So check this out, y'all. I got this controversial episode. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You ready? You really ready? Everybody's talking about Chris Rock. I know you done heard something a little bit about Chris Rock and what's been going on. Abe starting back from Will Smith.
That's the only thing I didn't heard.
So you didn't know that Chris Rock got a whole special out on Netflix and he done talked about this stuff. He done called Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, all type of bitches, where he said people don't call them bitches. He said he tried to call his bitch ass up. Like everybody's talking about it. I mean, it's a whole Netflix special. Even Damon Wayne, Marlon Wayne. Marlon Wayne has came out and expressed that I think the first few times that he did a live special, Chris Rock sat in the front seat, watched the show, heckled him hard, made him quit. You know what I'm saying? So Marlon Wayans that came out 20 years later did a special, and he's even weighing in. So everybody got their 2 cents on this shit. So I'm gonna put my I'm gonna put my 2 cents on this shit.
Who, on Will or Chris?
Both, everything. We finna watch this. Jeff Rogan and them is talking about it. I'm gonna need you to pass me that drink real quick, please, bro. Get this set up real fast. It ain't gonna even take me long. I'm getting it set up. But got us looking good up in here. Yes, sir. I don't know. I was getting thirsty. All right. There we go. So, bro, we basically is gonna watch this. We're gonna just put our 2 cents in. You're gonna bring that damn mic so people can hear you. Polly want a cracker?
Will Smith was ruthless. Yeah. Ruthless.
Smith. Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Fucking last week, I got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ears. Fucking drums, please. But I'm not a.
Most definitely would have sued the shit out of Will Smith.
I wouldn't have sued. I promise you. I promise you. And I'm saying it with the nicest of the voices that I can. I would have did a show every mother. I would have did a show every day. Every day. Every city. It's how many states? 50 states.
So you went on tour right
after? Bro, I would have went on tour right after. And dog walked the whole family. I wouldn't have did no Netflix special.
So the whole
and got
family.
one, bro. You got one lump sum of money.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And
I would have got on Will.
And are you really like? I don't know, but I'm just saying. You really think after you did this one special that you really can go on tour and everybody want to hear everything that you said again on this special? Like they can't go at home and repeat that shit?
No, I'm gonna get on the whole family.
I would have roasted the whole. I would have left one child out.
Which one?
Don't worry about that. But I would have left that one.
No one
child
gets left
out.
behind.
You know, I would have left that one child out.
Why is that?
So that one child can look at everybody else like, Dad, you shouldn't have smacked him. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. I got to deal with this. See.
How many kids they got? 2?
Nah, 3. See.
So then
I hate to say, I'm not trying to say this in a bad way, y'all, because you got to understand. Remember this. I got slapped. So take it from slapping. So I got to make this thing back. Yeah, I would have talked about everybody except for one. That would have started a whole. I'm telling you, I would have talked about the Smith. They would have been the next Kardashian. They'd have been Will Kardashian up in this mother. Boy, stop. I would have thought of bust their head to the white meat.
The victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail crying. You will never see it. Never gonna happen. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No, it's never gonna happen. No, fuck that shit. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker. I took it like motherfucking Pacquiao, okay? Shit, man. It didn't hurt. Yeah, motherfucker, it hurt. And people are, well, you guys are fighting all the time. We're not fighting. First of all, I know you can't tell on camera. Will Smith is significantly bigger than me. We are not the same size, okay? We are not. This guy, Will Smith does movies with his shirt off. You never see me do a movie with my shirt off. If I'm in a movie getting open heart surgery, I got on a sweater. Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a movie. You think I auditioned for that part? He played Muhammad Ali. I played Pookie in New Jack City.
Oh, wait.
Dog, my boy. Listen here. I'm gonna say this on live so nobody can say I'm on some bullshit. If there was ever one person I could ever voted for who ever got serious and started running for some shit, like real shit, I would vote for Chris Rock. I thought about that a long time ago. People made fun of him because he was cool with what's his name, Jerry Leno and Jerry Springer and what's the dude, Jerry Seinfeld, because he used to stay next door to Jerry Seinfeld. I didn't give a fuck.
What's wrong with that?
At the time,
That was racist or something?
no, at the time they used to call Chris Rock a sellout. People is not gonna admit that shit now.
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember that shit. Yeah.
So you remember that. So I'm not gonna play like I forgot. I remember y'all used to call him a sellout because he was hanging out there because he stayed on the same rich ass neighborhood. But no matter what or where or when, he always kept it one.
Yeah.
Always. So imagine what he gonna do if he was campaigning. He gonna keep it real, and you're gonna laugh at it. But you're like, dang, he told you some facts. Just like he just made all them people laugh by telling you facts. Now, I don't think people really be paying attention, like really saying that. Greatest comedian, and they want to give Dave Chappelle greatest comedian of all time. I'm not knocking it. I know way I'm not knocking it because Dave Chappelle do it too. He's gonna give you some facts that you can laugh at. You know what I'm saying? He's another person. I just know some of his views, but he don't discriminate on Trump. So I kind of woke up with Dave Chappelle too, or some shit. But I always say Chris Rock is one of the best people that I will fuck with on some politics shit. And I don't even know his politics.
Pookie, motherfucker. I played a piece of corn in Pootie Tang. Shit, even in animation, this motherfucker's bigger. I'm a zebra, he's a shark. What the fuck, man? But
Yes.
Will Smith practices selective outrage. Practices selective outrage. Because everybody knows what the fuck happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements. I did not have any entanglement. And for people that don't know, and everybody knows, Wilson and his wife was fucking her son's friend. Okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this shit. But for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. What the fuck? We all been cheated on. Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel?
Said he did that?
The red table, Facebook contract. That's why we call it book face. Because they booked that face on a contract. Now, I don't know, but I know for a fact that was probably, and listen to the words I say, probably one of the biggest Facebook contract television shows ever. Everybody showed up on that damn shit. But the juiciest episode was with who? Okay, I'm done.
Why the fuck would you do that shit? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? Okay? And by the way, he does that shit. Everybody in the world called him a bitch. I tried to call the motherfucker and give him my condolences. He ain't pick up for me. Everybody called that man a bitch. Fucking Charlemagne called him a bitch, and the Breakfast Club called him a bitch, and the View, and the Talk, and every rapper, and the Drink Champs called him a fucking bitch. Everybody called him a bitch. They called his wife a predator. Everybody called him a bitch. Everybody.
Then they called the wife a predator.
Yeah. Now that now that slogan right here that y'all just heard, ladies and gentlemen, got CNN involved. This is where they was like, black women are always getting slandered, put down, and always talked about. You know what I'm saying? This right here was so-called the most controversial part. And I was like, damn, I did an episode. Y'all can go back and check it out. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till I can say I'm gonna put it in the description below. At the end of, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm put it in the description below. Check that out. But I did a show on that, and I was like, damn. They always say black women getting put down and stuff like that. And I was like, where? When? Where's the proof? I mean, they like slandering big women, small women, women. I was like, all these women got rights and they can do this. Like, women can easily put a man in jail quick. We can, hello? 911. Yes, a woman hit me. You see how you just laughed? Imagine I called you and you the 911. Hello, sir. A woman hit me. Can you send the police?
What? If you gonna get off my goddamn phone.
See? But a woman like, he hit me, man. We sending the whole squad.
The whole unit, goddamn.
Whole unit.
The whole
Get
police
there.
department, goddamn.
And then what makes it so bad, you get there. You get there on the scene. Police officers get there on the scene, won't see a scratch on her body.
All the scratches on me.
And you still go to jail. Or you still have to leave the house. Rare does it happen, does it be the other way around. Only way it be the other way around because she felt bad. Okay, I do sleep at my friend's house. Come on, man. This man was just expressing. But this, like I said, y'all, this right here hit CNN. CNN got a big issue about it. They got a big talk about it. They had to let everybody know, oh my God, your women is getting put down, discriminated on. Come on, man. Let's wake up, y'all.
Everybody. And who's he hit? Me. A nigga he know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit. That's what the fuck happened, okay? The fuck out of here, man. The fuck? What the fuck? I do nothing to this motherfucker, okay? His whatever. Years ago, his wife said I should quit the Oscars. I shouldn't host because her man didn't get nominated for Emancipation. The biggest piece of shit ever. Okay? And then so the nigga gives me a fucking concussion. No, not Emancipation. I fucked up the joke. Concussion. She fucking said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the fuck? What the fuck? So then I do some jokes about her. Who gives a fuck? That's how it is. She starts it, I finish it, okay? That's what the fuck happened. Nobody's picking on this bitch. She started this shit. Nobody was picking on her. Nobody was.
Okay, you heard it in the audience. You heard a couple of boos in that audience. You did. I did. I'll rewind that murder if I got to. You heard a couple of boos. I don't know. He just ain't nobody picking on him, which is like nobody did pick on him. That was just like, dang, how can you just have sexual relations with this dude, and then, hey, Will Smith, and then ask him about him and have a confessions, and like y'all sat there on a television show like y'all was at a counseling table. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think I did see some shit like that. I thought they was at counseling. Wasn't they sitting next to each other?
At a red table?
I thought that was like a counseling live.
Right. And you seem like what make it kind of unsettling is a lot of people went on to that show and so-called let out their deepest, darkest little secrets and confessions.
Oh, that's the shit that R. Kelly went to?
That's a better joke than I could ever think of.
I think that was the thing that R. Kelly went to.
No.
That was an interview? That wasn't the same people?
No.
Oh, shit.
I ain't trying to laugh so hard on this damn mic. No, bro. No. But I'm gonna let this finish this. Hold on.
Was picking on her. She said, a fucking grown-ass man should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated for concussion.
He's did in the full edit. The shit about Will Smith was ruthless.
Yeah.
Ruthless. It's just like, imagine in life you play games, you move pieces around. You say, I do this, and the counter would be that. And like, imagine the thought, like, I'm just gonna slap Chris Rock, one of the greatest stand-up comedians of all time. It's not like he's gonna tear my very vulnerable life apart after I smack him with some of the best comedy that anybody's ever written, and he's gonna hone it over a year before he releases it.
Yeah.
Like, what a terrible, unprovoked attack. What a dumb thing to do. To like be that person who's like publicly loved, like Will Smith was until that moment. I mean, until that moment, nobody really had a bad thing to say about, maybe he didn't like one movie, or maybe he thought the superhero movie was dumb, but everybody loved that guy.
I love the superhero.
Everybody loved that guy.
I loved Will. I love Will. I still love Will.
But those two, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Those two are what sunk him. If he just slapped Chris Rock and then sat down and didn't say anything,
people would think it was a joke.
They wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
It would kind of drift off and people would forget about it. They would think, and they would say to Chris, was that on purpose? Did you guys plan that?
Oh.
Then he would have skated. But I'm not happy that it happened, but I'm happy the way it happened. Because when I was trying to explain to someone who's not involved in show business how bizarre the industry is and how like untethered those people are to either morals or ethics or just the reality of human nature.
Yeah.
They are completely connected to the zeitgeist in terms of what's popular and what's trendy and what's accepted by our group and what's rejected by our group, that no one has, I mean, not no one, but in general, the mindset of the people in Hollywood. There's very little independent thought. It's all groupthink. So when Will Smith, after smacking Chris Rock and all that other craziness, goes on stage and wins the Academy Award and gets a fucking standing ovation. That was like, that's those people. That's this. They don't know what to do. They don't have the ability to say, hey, that's not right. I don't care if you're famous. I don't care if you just won the Oscar. You can't assault people. What you did is ridiculous. The way you're behaving is crazy. It didn't even make sense. It wasn't even proportionate to what he said. It wasn't like you overreacted in such a strange way. I have to.
I'm glad you got to see it from that point of view and understand that, like, yeah, the industry out there is wild and crazy, and is a lot of things that go on that's highly unexpected. Highly unexpected. A lot of people didn't think Chris Rock was going to come back. A lot of people wanted to sue. Jim Carrey went on a rampage. I remember that Jim Carrey went on a rampage.
Did he say he was there so?
He wanted to sue. He wanted police. He wanted that man in handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't do a movie. You know what I'm saying?
That man canceled.
You know, and it was just like, man. But then the black community wanted Jim Carrey to stay out of that business. Like, you don't say nothing. But then when Chris Rock finally comes back a year later, oh, Chris Rock shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't be up there doing that. That's wrong. There you go. Man, go watch the clip, because they always say he performed for them white folks. They slandered the boy. They slandered your boy. But what they wrote?
Man, he did play that movie. He did play that movie where he came back as a white man.
Who?
Chris Rock.
What's the name of the movie? What's the name of the movie?
I don't know. I forgot. Old girl from what's her name? I don't know. The only person name I know is Chris Rock.
That's another thing I'm trying to get in is to find some shorts. Okay.
That one with Marlon Wayne.
Yeah. So
you know what? I've been meaning to watch that on Netflix too.
So we are going to go into this and break this down. So I found it where he goes.
Hey, ain't his brother Sean? Then he have
a lot of them.
No, I'm talking about Sean though. The one who had the show with. Look up, Marlon. Say cheese.
Go ahead and tell everybody what that means to us. I dare you.
Man, whatever happened to dude?
Oh, he's still out there.
Dude ain't in no movies.
Sometimes you don't want to do that shit.
I heard he was handicapped.
Nothing like that.
He ain't got both his legs.
Mm-hmm. That's deep. I'm sure you got you some Tyson wraps.
No, I brought those from right there AZ.
I ain't say you stopped. I said you make sure you had you some Tyson wraps. So y'all, we're finna get into this one. This is Marlon. I'll take on this. I've been waiting to do this special for a minute, so therefore, let's get into this.
Pinkett Smith since I was 18, 19 years old. I met her backstage at Living Color, my brother's TV show in the 90s. And I walked in his dressing room and I saw her. I saw Jada and I was immediately smitten. Like, this woman was so smart, so knowledgeable, so multi-talented. She could sing, she could dance, she could rap, she could write poetry. You know, people say I've lived 5, 6, 7 times. She's been here 5 times, and she probably lived to the ripe age of 127 each time. Jada Pinkett is Cleopatra. She is Joan of Arc. She is Helen Martin from 227. This woman. And when I saw her, like, I seen that face and I immediately was like, oh my God, this is the most beautiful little boy I ever seen. No, she ain't got nobody. Y'all know this woman. She ain't got nobody. She ain't got no titties. She got nipples, but she ain't got no titties. You know what I mean? She ain't got no ass. She got a crack.
Okay, first of all, a lot of y'all, everybody that's out here that ever watched this have not seen Marlon Wayans do stand-up comedy at all.
We did.
But
That was funny as hell.
you should already expect that he can crack jokes because of the show that he did.
Yeah.
You know, and Live in Color, you know what I'm saying, the Wayans Brothers, you know what I'm saying, the movies, White Chicks.
And he playing Live in Color?
Yeah.
Like he did.
You can do what you want to do. And live in color. That was all of them.
I don't know what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Where you at?
Was Queen Latifah in it?
What?
Oh, yeah, see, I'm talking about something else.
You talking about a living single?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga. Nah. You do, sir.
Cracking a hole, we know she shit. But I don't know how she sit down. She must keep sliding until she hit the hook on her head. It's like, all right there, it's good. And I immediately got a number. Me and Jada became like best friends. Like, I moved out to California. She lived a couple of minutes from me. And I spent the night at her house. She was staying the night at my house. We just hang out like 2 innocent little kids. And this woman was so smart. She used to teach me about love. She had power words and descriptions of love when she was 19. She was telling me shit like, love is acceptance. Love is unconditional. Love has no expectations because then you will be disappointed. Love involves devastation. Love is forgiving, and real love is healing. Do you know how hard my little 19-year-old dick was hearing these big power words? But I never told Jada I had a crush on her. I never did. I was always like, you know, I used to play her little songs with like little hints in them. I remember one time I played her Stevie Wonder's Too Shy to Say. And then she played me back In Vogue's Never Gonna Get It. We just became best friends, man. And I hung out with her so much. We used to write poetry and we share the poetry. Her shit was so like, she had similes and metaphors and shit that public school didn't teach you. I was like, and me, my shit was basic. I was like, I think you pretty. Can I suck your titty? I know it's itty bitty, but that would be litty. I was like, it was funny. Like we hung out so much, she felt so comfortable with me. Like I became like her gay friend. You know what I mean? Like the gay best friend. I don't trust gay friends to pretty girls. Y'all niggas ain't gay. You are undercover straight, you lying motherfuckers. Because I played that part. I was like, bitch, let me see your clitoris. Oh, girl, you gonna wear it in the hood or out? Oh, look at that shit, gangster. Your clitoris, gangster. Girl, can you teach me how to suck dick on my dick? Come here. Oh, is that how you do it? Oh, get off me. Oh, that's nasty, bitch. I love
This nigga, he did that shit before. He did that before.
What? Hold on. What you mean? Break it down. Let me know what you're talking about.
He did all that before.
You think he played gay to get a girl to suck his?
Yes, he did that too good. That boy lifted his legs up and everything. He did that too good.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
He probably did Jada like that. That's why he's saying it.
I know we tell stories, but
I don't know.
Well, put it like this: if any of that stuff was partially, pipely true, there'd probably be a lawsuit somewhere. Cause nigga, you ain't finna just sit up here on the stage and just talk about all love.
He wasn't gay. He was bisexual.
Don't discriminate. Look, he gonna hit you with that. Don't discriminate. But look, I don't know. I'm just saying. Just like you really gotta think about that shit. Really gotta think about that shit.
Love me some Jada, man. I did one day, Jada called me up and she said, Marlon, come through, nigga. We about to take this relationship to a whole nother level. And in my head, I was like, oh my God, Jada's gonna fuck me. I drove over that house so fast. She goes, Marlon, I want to introduce you to someone special. I was like, oh, she's gonna fuck me with a friend. I said, where's she at? Where's she at? Right here. And I look on the couch, and who's sitting there but the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Oh, I was so mad. I was hating. Because Will has always been a grown-ass man. I don't think this nigga ever went through puberty. He was born with a chest and a mustache. This nigga has literally been a handsome man like me. I just went through puberty probably 2 years ago. And he was sitting there just looking like fucking the Prince Charming. And he was sitting there and he was laughing. You know Will, that phony ass laugh. You know. And Jada, she just laughing, with her little frog legs, just all dancing all over his lap. And he would laugh and they would kiss, baby. And he would tongue her down and then give me that mean ass Will Smith smirk down. That nigga knew what he was doing. Yeah, I had a crush on her. And that motherfucker knew. And I remember leaving that house that day, heartbroken. And I learned that love is learning to let go. Because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, what they had, their connection, that's some shit you see in the movies. Like in those romantic comedies where you go, oh, yeah, that man was her prince. And I couldn't compete with that. They had this connection, man, their spirits was dancing. And they would go on to get married and to be an example for all us black people. You know, we all look to those couples. That shit's important for us as a race, to be able to go those couples that stick it through no matter what. You know what I mean? Not just on TV shows, but in real fucking life. The Barack and the Michelles, the Jay-Z, Beyonce. You know what I mean? The Will and Jada. That shit means something to us. And I gotta respect that. She would help him amount a fortune of damn near a couple of $100 million. They made these two beautiful children. I don't know what planet them niggas is from. But you know what I mean? They are special. Them little, I don't know what gender they are, like them gender neutral, race unspecific. I don't know if they Puerto Rican, black. I don't know if the boy's the girl and the girl's the boy. I don't fucking know. All I know is that they don't speak like normal people. They are brilliant, brilliant beyond their years. These niggas was born in the Matrix or the metaverse. These are not children, they are avatars. But those little kids are special. And I know why, because their mama's special, their dad is special, and I had to honor that. And for years, I'd be hurt, you know what I'm saying? I'm 50 years old now. Single, still ain't found my queen. And I sit there and I'm like, damn. Maybe that was the one that got away. And I asked God, I'm like, God, show me a sign that woman wasn't for me. You know, March 27, 2022, approximately 10:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 7:32 Pacific, God showed me that wasn't the woman for me. Because my woman, if I'm worth a couple of $100 million, my woman ain't gonna let me do no dumb shit like that. My woman's gonna be like, nigga, don't you fuck this money up. Don't you fuck this money up. Nigga, we got a lake in our backyard. I'm not about to swim in a public pool. Sit your ass down. My woman gonna grab my leg like, please don't fuck this money up. Please. No, I don't want it. Please stop. Please, listen. I don't like Coach. I like Chanel. I know I pronounce it channel, but nigga don't.
Before they say that, oh no, I want them careful shit. That shit deep than a motherfucker.
It is the whole time.
Understandable though. What lessons to be learned and what shit and people go through. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. I don't even know what to say. Got to be more careful. If y'all think that love is just gonna look you in the eye and walk away from you without telling you the ending of the story, I guess you'd be wrong. You're gonna get the ending of every story. I hope. Look, I hope. I don't know. I'm not no expert. I just had to say some real shit real quick so I can watch the rest of this shit.
You fuck this money. Oh man. Because ladies, there's a point where you gotta stop your man from doing dumb shit. That man's worked 50 some odd years of his life for that moment. Do you know what an Oscar award is to a black actor? In 94 years of the Academy Awards, there have only been four black men to ever win Best Actor. And Denzel won that shit twice. So really 3 niggas. So in that moment, sis, I need you to grab your man's hand and go, baby, don't you do this for me. This is your moment, not today. Not today. But Thursday, we whooping that little skinny nigga's ass. I don't know what happened to Will. It looked like he was enjoying the joke. Right? When he cracked the joke, Will was laughing, that phony ass laugh. And then Jada rolled her eyes a little bit ahead like, you nigga. And he went, yeah, that shit ain't funny. I think she put a spell on that nigga there. She had a Men in Black voodoo doll underneath her chair. Cause that motherfucker out of nowhere, he just changed his whole shit up. So we saw her roll her eyes up in her head, but that ain't what she did. She put a spell on him. She went, and the ghost of Tupac Shakur possessed Will Smith's body. And then he said, nigga, West Side. Even the way the nigga walked back to the seat, that wasn't Will's walk. That was Tupac walk, nigga. I know that duck leg walk, nigga. That duck leg walk, that's how I work with Tupac. That is birdie from above the rim. Nick got out the rain. That is Bishop from Juice, nigga. I know that duck leg walk.
Yeah, he was around Tupac. Yeah, he was. He played the movie with that bag.
Yeah, dude, what movie was that?
He just told you.
You played in Juice with him?
What you want? I forgot which one he did. He played one of the movies with him. He did. Yeah. Well, I've been around a minute.
Even the way he was screaming from his seat, all ignorant and shit. Like Tupac on one of his diss records. Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. That shit sound like first off East Side, fuck the click the claim.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That was hella funny. Oh shit.